It clearly comes across in the book that Niemoller was a dominant personality. It was just like almost a larger than life personality. And I think you alluded in the book that there were some that thought that he would play a very active political role in political leadership in Germany post-war. Why did that not happen?
So Niemoller, during his years in the concentration camp, received thousands, probably tens of thousands of letters, of fan mail. All across the world, people were writing Niemoller, applauding his defiance of Hitler. When he gave that infamous interview in June of 1945 in Naples, where he sounded as if he hadn't learned many lessons from the Nazi period, he came off as a nationalist, he fell out of favor for a little while. So it was during the concentration camp period that some people put his name forward as a potential leader of post-war Germany. I mean, wouldn't it be great to have somebody who resisted Hitler and was a moral, ethical leader to become the next leader of Germany politically? But he really sort of, people I think realized that while he could perhaps play some political role, that he was not meant to be a political leader. He did believe that one of the most important lessons he took from the Nazi period was that the church has a political role to play, that the church cannot stand by and watch a totalitarian dictatorial government come to power without condemning it. And this was really one of the most important messages that Niemoller preached in the post-45 period, that the church should not remain a quiet institution when it came to political affairs. So Niemoller voiced his opinion about politics regularly after 1945. He never ran for political office. He wanted to remain a pastor for the rest of his life. So he tried to sort of infuse politics with some Christian and ethical tenets. This led in part to him becoming a pacifist during this period. And he spends really his life after 1945 engaged in faith-based activism. He travels the globe, as you indicated. He's in Africa, he's in Asia, he's in India, he goes down to Chile and Latin America, he's in Australia, New Zealand, all over the Eastern Bloc and the Western Bloc, travels to the Soviet Union, ends up in Vietnam, South Vietnam, meets with Ho Chi Minh in North Vietnam. He becomes a serious leftist, progressive political activist. And so what I think is so remarkable about his life is that he makes this transition from being a militarist and a nationalist Protestant to being a progressive activist and a leader of the ecumenical movement. And embracing pacifism was part of this transformation.